Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to complete our previous lesson, which is a parallelogram. But today we are going to talk about the special cases of the parallelogram. The first shape here, it will be the rectangle. What is the rectangle? It is a parallelogram in which has a right angle. If we have here a parallelogram and there are one right angle, it will be changed into the rectangle like that. But the rectangle, it has only right angle or there are another property here? Yes, we are going to talk about this property. It has a right angle and also two diagonals are equal in length. But in the parallelogram, the two diagonals are not equal in length. But in rectangle, we have here two diagonals are equal in length. This is the first shape. Let's see the second one, which is the rhombus. The rhombus, it is also a parallelogram in which each two adjacent sides are equal in length. What is the meaning of two adjacent sides are equal in length? It means it has four sides are equal in length. We have this property in the parallelogram. The parallelogram, each two opposite sides are equal and parallel, but in rhombus, four sides here are equal in length. So, it has four equal sides. Is that only? No. There are another property here. The two diagonals in the parallelogram are not equal in length, but they are perpendicular, like that. Okay, the second property here, two diagonals are perpendicular. Let's see more shapes in this lesson. Special cases of the parallelogram. The third shape here, it will be the square. It is a parallelogram in which has a right angle, like what? Like the rectangle. And at the same time, two adjacent sides are equal in length, like as what? Yes, as a rhombus. So the square here collect between the properties of parallelogram, rectangle, and also rhombus, because it is a parallelogram and it has a right angle as rectangle and it has four equal sides as the rhombus. So we can deduce the properties of a square like that. It has a right angle and it has four equal sides, and finally two diagonals are equal in length and also perpendicular. Two diagonals here are equal in length as what? As the rectangle, and also perpendicular as what? As the rhombus. Finally, we are going to talk about the last shape here, which is the trapezium. It is a quadrilateral in which has only two parallel sides, like that. The trapezium here, it is a quadrilateral in which has only two parallel sides. I mean, these two sides only are parallel. Okay? Let's see exercise on this lesson. Exercise, first one complete. The parallelogram in which has a right angle or what and what? The parallelogram in which has a right angle, yes, it will be the rectangle and sure the square. Rectangle as the first and the second one square. Number two, the parallelogram in which has equal four sides or what and what? The parallelogram in which has four equal sides, it will be rhombus and also square. The parallelogram in which has two equal diagonals are what and what? It will be rectangle and also square. The quadrilateral in which has only two parallel sides is what? Has only two parallel sides. I am sure it will be trapezium. The quadrilateral in which two diagonals are bisect each other in how many shapes here? Four shapes. It will be Yes, rectangle, square, rhombus, and parallelogram. Finally, the parallelogram in which has equal four sides and a right angle is what? It has two properties in the same time, and he say this is a parallelogram. So what about this shape? It will be the square. Thanks for your listening. Goodbye and the next session.